song. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? All right. So what we doing is we're gonna explain to y'all on our experiences. Not everybody has the same experiences, but we're gonna explain to you what to do, or maybe how to handle certain situations when you're in a relationship and your other partner constantly accuses you of cheating and you're not. Honestly, if you're in this relationship, for one, it depends on how long you've been in a relationship, how long you've been dealing with it. Is that other partner happy with themselves? Because if your partner is not happy with themselves, then it's gonna cause you.
Then their insecurities are going to cause them to accuse you, because maybe they've been in relationships to where they don't know if they can trust you, or where they're so used to getting cheated on that they automatically assume that you're cheating. But if you don't know that your partner's cheating, please stop accusing them. For me, I gotta show proof. Many thousands of people can tell me that somebody's cheating on me, and I still need the proof. And sometimes even after we have the proof, we don't believe it. But at the end of the day, if y'all have a relationship and y'all that tight and y'all bond,
hey Marley, what's up, Ruben?
Y'all gotta in the know building. That maybe she's really not cheating, and maybe you tripping. She or he. Maybe you tripping.
But it all goes about insecurities. Yes. I mean, and you should know that. Did you do anything? Like as far as to make them feel that way? In most cases,
turn that down.
No.
It's not me. What the hell? Hey, this is my shit. Where you go?
We got some inboxes on situations just like this, and like I said, it's certain things that you got to look at. Are they insecure? Are they happy? Are you happy? Are you asking questions? Are you communicating and finding out what's going on? Like I said, I wouldn't continue to stay in a relationship with somebody
Constantly being accused.
And when you're constantly being accused, and like y'all know, y'all heard that the accusers are the what?
Usually the ones doing it.
Okay. The accusers are the ones.
If you know that you're not cheating, then keep being consistent. Keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to change nothing. You don't have to do nothing. None of that. If you know that you're not cheating, eventually they're going to either realize that you are the best thing that ever happened to them, or their insecurities are just going to get so bad that something happens. It's up to you whether you want to stay or go.
Hey, Brandy.
It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to stay or go.
What's up, Monty?
First of all, you don't have to keep hitting yourself.
That's right, Ruby.
Nothing. You don't have to. Bougie guess. Look at her. You don't have to keep putting yourself through that, because eventually your partner needs to understand that it's affecting you.
So what do you mean by not always
hurting you?
What do you mean, Wani, when you say not always? Go ahead and explain yourself. We open to whatever. Everybody's not going to agree with everything we said. Like we said, we're on here to experience. We're on here to give y'all our experiences of what we've dealt with to help y'all with y'all. In some cases, we're not going to be able to help everybody. But because we continue these videos, it's because we've got inboxes on people and issues that are going. No, we're not, like I said, we're not certified in anything. We're certified in experience. And we're not talking about marriage. We're talking about experiences, period, because we just got married.
Right.
So.
And sometimes if you're in a relationship,
hey, Station, what's up?
And the person is so insecure, if she's so insecure, if she, he, whoever is insecure, they're going to always be insecure. And it don't matter what you do to them. It don't matter what you do.
So it's always going to be a problem.
It's always going to be
They're going to pick some. I was with somebody that was really insecure, like to the point where they'll say some type of reason or what they're going through, and they'll blame you for the lowest thing in the world. And you'll look at them like, what? Why would I do that? You should know me by now. It's them. It's them. And the thing about it is, no matter how happy you make them, they're going to always pick something negative.
Something's gonna always be wrong.
It's always gonna be something cheating. Wrong.
You're always gonna be something. You're always gonna
Thank
be.
you, Wani. I love you. I miss you.
It's always gonna be something wrong.
What's up, Courtney?
If you know that you're not doing nothing, all you can do is keep consistent. Let them know that you love them. Let you know that you're there for them. If that don't work, then it's not you. It's them. And it's up to you if you want to stay and be there and help them through it and let them know, hey, I'm here for you. But some people just not gonna understand it because they've been hurt so much. When somebody's been hurt so much, they just don't. They don't care, you know, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to stay.
Yeah,
or if you want
and
to
how
go.
long do you give yourself? You know, we all only have a certain amount of time, and we're going to continue to give somebody a certain amount of time. That's why I say I guess it depends on how long you have been with that person. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you've been with somebody so long, I'm sorry, but you should be on a certain level by now. You shouldn't be on no beginning relationship stuff. You should be on, I know you when you lying. I know when you cheating. It shouldn't be no questions. By that time when you're in a relationship, you should know by now. You should know by now. And I mean, if you don't, then communication, y'all haven't been doing enough.
And just because you love somebody don't mean that you have to stay and keep dealing with the BS. You don't have to deal with the BS just because you love somebody.
Yep.
No, it's on low.
So, again, we just, like I said, we're here for any type of questions, concerns, comments. Try to keep it positive as possible. That's my ex even still tries to make excuses, and we have been apart for 3 years.
So the thing is, when somebody's unhappy or when somebody has insecurities that are so bad, they have to deal with themselves. They have to come out of those insecurities on their own. You may not be the one to break the cycle. They may need to deal with something on their own. But again, it's up to you if you want to stay and help them deal with it and wait till they get over it. But if you're going to stay, then there's no use in complaining about it because you insist on staying when you know that it's hurting you because you know you're not doing anything. And I know that you probably really love that person. And there's no wrong in that at all. If you really love that person, you love that person. Let them, get over it, do whatever it is they got to do. But at the end of the day, if it's affecting you and you don't know what else to do, you actually know what to do.
If it's bringing you down,
you're not going to change them. You've been trying to change them for a year now, and it hasn't worked.
And don't ever put your whole effort in somebody, and you know that's ripping you apart. That's bringing you down. That's tearing you up. And if you're not strong enough for that no more, it's time to go. Like when it's time to go. I know it's hard, but
advice for the person who knows that they're wrong. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Admit that you have a problem. Admit that you were wrong. If you can't admit that you're wrong, if you can't admit that you did something wrong and this is the person that loves you, how can you stand there and tell this person that you love them when you know that you're doing wrong? If you know that you're doing wrong, you can't do that. You have to admit that you're wrong, and you got to figure out ways of how you're going to make it better. That's what I'm talking about, babe. You have to know that it's affecting the person that you're with. Wrong is wrong, right is right. It's okay to admit when you're wrong. It's okay to say, hey, I need help. It's okay to say,
Kia,
what can we do to fix this? If you're not willing to fix it, you're going to keep going down the same road.
It's a two-way.
Keep going down the same
path.
It's
2 ways. It's not one way. Always remember that. Like I said, communication and trust is the key. You see, even if you keep telling somebody the same thing over and over and over and over again, and again, the trust is not there with them, it's not going to work. That's why I said trust and communication has to work both ways. It can't just be one thing. It can't just be the other. It has to be both. It has to work both ways. If it doesn't work both ways, then it will not work. And that's why you say you communicate. You go from the beginning.
Baby.
From the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's your choice. Okay,
it's your choice to stay or go. It's your choice.
And we can't tell you.
If the person that you're with is insecure, it's up to you to put faith in them and to have them believe in you and know. You got to be that way. But if you're not the type to stay around and wait till their insecurities clear, then I mean, it's hurting the both of y'all to be there because it's hurting this person because they want to be with you, but they don't know how to be with you because they've been hurt so much in the past that they don't really agree or whatever. But at the end of the day, it can get stressful on you, and that's what we was talking about the other day. Don't lose yourself trying to fix someone else.
Right, Mama.
Do not lose yourself when you're trying to fix somebody else. You can't do that. And again, if you're wrong, you're wrong. What you need to discuss now is, hey, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Everybody fucks up. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I fucked up. What can we do to fix it? When you say that you want to fix it, you have to actually attempt to fix it. Try to fix it. Talk with your partner and let them know, hey, I'm struggling through this right now, but as long as you stay by my side, I'm going to try. And the person who's staying, if you see them attempting to change or seeing them attempt to make a difference, then it's worth it. But if they just keep doing the same thing, you keep hearing the same excuses, the same excuses, you
stay?
Can't do that.
That's why we say in every video that we have,
no problem,
y'all.
Jay. That's what I'm here for.
That's why we say with every video we have, love yourself and love yourself and know what you want. And if you don't, why are you with someone?
Correct, Molly. Forgive yourself for your mistakes as well, but make sure you don't make the same mistake twice.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. That's why I said, that's why you gotta find yourself before you get yourself in anything. We made this short and sweet, y'all. We ain't gonna waste none of y'all time. We appreciate y'all.
Later. We're gonna go eat tacos.
We appreciate y'all and everything. We love y'all. RedCup Chronicles 3. No.
Wrong is wrong, right is right.
I don't know how to count.
Never stay in anything that you're unhappy in or you feel insecure in. And if you are insecure and you know that you're insecure before you get into another relationship, some of us need to be in relationships because we don't want to be alone. Because we have to have that companionship.
That's not doing nothing but making it
sometimes
worse.
That's not always
and
right. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be alone until you find yourself. Because you're not doing anything but creating a problem for the next person you meet. Creating another problem for the next person you meet.
And
it's an on-living cycle.
Who wants to keep doing that?
It's a revolving circle. And you don't want to do that. You eventually want to be happy. And you want to be able to give your whole self to someone. If you know that you're not going to be able to give somebody your all and your whole self, don't waste their time and please don't waste yours. Because nobody's going to be happy and nobody's going to win in the end.
Time is everything. You can't get the time back. Remember that. Time is everything.
It don't matter if you're with somebody for 5 days or 18,000 months.
So that means if you're happy with if you're not happy with yourself, then should you be in a relationship? If you're not happy with yourself and you don't love yourself, should you be in a relationship? Because remember, time is everything.
Don't go looking for love with someone else if you don't love yourself at all, because nobody's going to be able to love you the way that you love you.
Yeah, exactly. How are you going to give your love to somebody if you don't love yourself? All I'm saying is, like I said, we're going by experiences. You know what I'm saying? You got to find it.
You'll never be able to give
You'll
never be able to give all your love to somebody if you don't know how to love yourself first. Self-love is the best
Appreciate the love, Stacey.
It's the number one love. And once you have that, then you're open to love. You're open to give this person everything. You want to give them the world. You will break your back. You will do everything that you possibly can to make sure that this person is happy. But you got to make sure that you're with somebody who's willing to do the same thing. But communication. Trust.
Houston and Nap in
love.
The building.
If you can't trust your partner, why are you with them? If you calling up to their job or you calling them every 5 minutes and you want to know where they at or what they doing or they said they're gonna be here at this time and they didn't make it, shit happens. Life happens. If you find yourself questioning everything that somebody's doing, you might not need to.
Right on, Brandy.
There's no reason why you should question everything.
Keys.
I mean, it's okay to check up on your person. It's okay to say, hey, how you doing? I just want to check on you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's good or whatever. But if you find yourself twiddling your thumbs because you don't know if this girl or this boy is over at so-and-so's house and doing this and doing that, all that other shit, And it's okay as lesbians to have baby mamas, whatever you want to call it, but at the end of the day, keep it respectful in your relationship. If you have a child outside of the relationship that you're in, please don't accuse somebody of cheating or doing this and doing that when you want this person to respect that you have a whole child by somebody else. How do you expect them to respect something that you have with somebody else, but then they gotta respect because you steady?
And you accepted it in the first place at the beginning.
Because you knew what it was.
You knew she had a child. You knew it was certain things that was going on. I mean, certain things is what I'm saying because they may not tell you everything.
If they have a relationship because of the child, then that's different. Now, when it becomes disrespectful and it's always something with somebody to do whatever. Oh my God, you really made the noodle burrito. Oh my God. Yeah, trust is always a big thing. If somebody gonna cheat, they gonna cheat regardless, whether you watching them or you don't watch them.
So it's your choice if you want to stay with them or not. If you already,
because some people checking on you to say, hey, how you doing? What you doing? Da 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 da, and they really be the ones cheating.
Again, we got
because they trying to keep track of what you doing.
We got the accusers and the abusers.
It's okay.
So we already know. And that old school way is always
exactly. But at the end of the day, if y'all love each other and y'all want to keep continuing to do it, and you want to continue to try to see if it's gonna get better or not, that's what happens. What are you doing, honey? What are you looking at?
All right, y'all.
If you want to know if it's going to get better, I mean, you can stay in it. But if you don't see no future, if you don't see none of that.
She ain't hit her red cup the whole time.
If you don't see anything, I have, thank you. Actually.
Maybe because I've been worried about my red cup all the time. But we love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Be safe.
Yes.
Be careful.
Yes.
We'll figure out a topic to talk to due to the inboxes that we get. And we appreciate everybody in their feedback and comments. Positive, stay positive. Get positive results, keep positive vibes around. You want attraction, attract positive people. You become who you around.
Learn how to get rid of the hurt. Because a lot of people are insecure because of what was done to them in the past or what they've done to somebody in the past.
Forgive or not forgive.
You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive them. You have to do all that.
Because
you can't love yourself if you don't forgive yourself for the wrongs that you've done. You can't forgive the person that did you wrong. You can't do any of that. Hey, Pooh baby.
Yep.
You can't do any of that. You have to learn how to forgive yourself. You have to learn how to forgive them. Because once you're happy, then you can make the world go round. Because I was very, very unhappy. I was an unhappy individual. But my thing was, I used to buy love. I wanted it so bad that I would just be with anybody just because I could say that I had somebody there.
It won't ever work.
It's never going to work. It just
So
makes you
here.
hurt even more. Can't do that.
All right, so
You
just,
have to make
just
it
watch
better.
our posts and stuff. And
Hey,
what's up, Brian? What's up, man? All right, so we got to be out of here. I'm about to chill, eat some good tacos. My wife did cooked. Got some people around. And we catch y'all. We love y'all. We out of here.
Is that my divas?